Right, it's built to spec now and everything is ready to go. So let's give it its final test and then I'll be in touch. So remember, this is the instruction manual that you will be watching on how to use this system. Right, same as any other SW die, it's that's folded into a nice size. Don't ever underestimate how important your fold is. You get that right, you get everything right. So I won't be needing the biggest die today, so that can be put over there. Grease. Don't be sparing with it. Wrap your coin in electrical tape. 1, 2, 3 times will be enough. Level it off best as possible. Right, very important again, dowering, so you need to make sure it completely covers your reed. Come to the end of that rod there. See, everything's nice and neat. Got a couple more mil I can use, so I will just flip the rod over. That'll be down to the port. Rod is finished. Smack on the port. Don't be sparing with the grease, but don't waste it. It's not made of grease. If you can't pop your coin out, same as steel, just get a little rod, tap it out, die. I'm checking it today, but it's not necessary every time, it's just because this is a test. Die is the same quality as when I started. Absolutely no marking whatsoever. Die, done and dusted. put to the side. Shape of your ring, as you can see there now, that is absolutely beautiful, that is. Absolutely beautiful. Right, next process. I'll remove this wrapping, anneal, and repeat the same process again in hash 3, which is a smaller die there. As you can see, perfect shape. Right, into the next process. Right, process number 2, the next die. Get your rod, covers the reed perfectly at the top, so we've got no problems with going in. I mark these, but I couldn't mark the black one because you couldn't see it anyway. Then I'll flip that over, and that'll be my second one. And that'll take me to the port. Same again. Wrap your coin. 3 times. You can do more, but a minimum of 3 times is what I would recommend. Grease it up. Send the actress to the vicar. Push your coin in level as possible, and then we're off and running. Right, that's my first mark. Doesn't matter what dies or rods you use, you must avoid clipping the edges of your die with your rod. Now I've got about 2 mil there, so I don't have to go to my mark. You'll judge it yourself how far you can go. That's probably me to the port there now. Again, perfect shape. Smack on the port. And you don't want to push through until you're ready to decide if you want to push through. We don't recommend pushing through anyway on any die, but we will today to test the straightness of the walls with this polyethylene material. Right, now let's remove this. Again, need to remove it, just tap it out. Let me hold on to that. Shape, perfect. Then we will remove that, clean it up, anneal again. Annealing is very important no matter what coin you're using. So if you're a little bit iffy on annealing, there's plenty of videos on YouTube that will put you in the right direction. It's very, very important. Right, anneal and back. Right, all annealed. This is the shape we've got on the second die. Now you can see there that that's practically a ring. I mean, you can bring the walls out of foul, but that is practically a ring. So far so good with this stuff. The more I'm using it, the more I'm getting impressed with it. It really is quite remarkable. And that was the last dye we used. Let me clean it up. As you can see, it's the same condition as it was before I used it. So right, same procedure. Dye. Completely covered. Drop in. Flip it over. There's not a lot in that. Wrapped 3 times again for me. But like I say, it's up to the individual. You can wrap it as many times as you feel comfortable with. Grease. Your ring in. Got my marks this side. Onto my mark, so I can't clip my walls. Ring. Check how much play you got there at the bottom there. I got about 2 mils, so I'm only going to give it 1 push. So I actually want to push through on this one, but I'm going to do something I recommend you should do on all your dies. Right, that'll be to the port. Again, good shape. It's on the port there. So let's remove that. Again, you're going to have to tap that out. If you're tapping it out onto your metal plate, just try and put something. It's just a bit awkward here. Down she comes. You don't want it dropping onto your metal. Right, now look at the shape of that. Now that, to me, is as good as any shape you can get. Die again. Perfect. Couldn't be going better. Right, same principle again. Now I want to push through that die. This is the die I want to push through. This is on 24mm, so it should take me to around about U and a half. Just want to see this, but I just want to reduce it a little bit more to release the pressure as I push through the 22mm. So again, I'm going to need that die in a minute. So that's the die I want for the next, and that's the one I want to push through. Right, keep that there. So again, I'll clean that up and show you the shape, and we'll do the final process, and that's the system in processes that you should be doing with this set of dies, and you will get no problems whatsoever. I'm extremely impressed with this material, and there's a lot more to this material than meets the eye, and I'll show you something in a minute that'll confirm that. Right, that's the shape we've got before we're going to push through. Now that's as good as some people produce without even being finished off. So right, that's on W and a half. So U and a half will be up there. Right, okay. Right, same principle again. Covered on this. Grease up. I'm using the 22mm die here, but I'm going to push through on 24. I just want to reduce it a bit. Right, that'll be enough. Right, there's a shape there. Now I'm gonna take that top of that. You can see the tape up there has come over the top. Now I'm gonna put a rod on that to push through. It's gonna be uneven, so I'm gonna remove that, then recover it. In fact, I might be able to remove it now. No, it needs to be trimmed off and needs to be flat against your rod. Right, finished with the one push in the 22. I'm going back to the 24 to push through. That took me to the port there. So let's see what kind of shape comes out on the 24. Now that's dropped in, and as you can see, flipped around, it's just perfect for the port to push through. ring. Nice and neat. Right, I've put a little bit of Darren underneath mine because I'm pushing through. I don't want it to drop through that hole there, so. Should be coming out the port, or could as. Right, that's coming out the port there, and you can see the shape. It's actually quite straight. Now this bit here, as we know, we just tested it, goes through the port. So I'll just push that out, and then we'll see the end result. That's dropped through. Well, thought of that. Now you can see there, you can see how straight that wall is. That to me, that's not pushed through yet probably, it's fantastic. Look. Let's get this. Oh, it has pushed through. I knew, thought of that. And look at that. Now that has had no wall straightening cones, hasn't been around a ring stretcher, and that is a ring. I'm not going to touch this ring apart from cleaning the crap off it, dropping it into bicarbonated soda, dropping it into a bit of sulfur, and cleaning it up, and I'm going to post the results. And that's what that's the shape there. Now we can get this off. We can get it off. Trouble with grease is it is messy, and people don't like to go that extra, so they use, I don't know, coconut oil, I believe, whatever. Oh fuck! Oh. Now that's one thing you shouldn't do. Drop a silver coin onto a. Oh bastard! Yeah, Sunday morning blues. Right, there. Let's clean this off. Oh, you can get a better look at it. Let's use some of these. There you go. Size matters, said the actress to the vicar. Jesus Christ. That's coming at S. Wow. So if I want bigger now, that's on the 24mm. So 26 will take me around about the V and a half. Then the 28 will be into the X's, Y's. Wow, this is sized up rather nicely. As you can see, S. Right, so that's it there. And in my honest opinion is this 38.6 coin is too large for an S, but that's come out quite nicely, and there is a reason for that. That stuff is kinder when you push through than steel. because what you do is you've got a release mechanism of pressure, because it slightly expands, pushing your reed through and then straightening your walls. And you don't see it with your eye, but at the end of the day it is happening, and that is the reason why those walls are so straight. Like I said, there's more to this material than meets the eye, and the more I use it, the more I'm impressed. Right, I'll clean this up, post the photos. I'm done testing now. It's up to someone else to test this now, but I'm more than happy with the results of this. More than happy. Right, catch you later. We'll follow every single process to the letter, and you will end up with a ring. I'll put that on and stick on. With walls like that. And then you've got your wall straightening cones, obviously, if you need it. Even if you have to give it a twinkle on the old ring stretcher, you've got the facilities to, obviously, I would personally take that back up to 3.5. At least I could wear it if I wanted to. But I'm not going to touch this. I just want to post it so you can view it, and then you can give your opinion on it. But to me, I find these big coins shouldn't go smaller than fee. That's just my opinion, but I've known people take them down to, they look awful as far as I'm concerned. To me, that looks too small. But anyway, you be the judge of that. Thank you. Right, that's it. Tied it up. It's all I've done to it since it came out of that polyethylene dye. Polyethylene, yeah, whatever, mate. Not a bad shape, considering it's only gone through dyes. Polyethylene dyes, by the way, I said. But on the whole, very, very happy with the results, and have a little look around here. I've been told that a messy workbench is a sign of a genius. Apparently, yeah, that's true. True story. Wouldn't lie to you. Told the wife that. She just said, "You're not a genius, you're a slob." It's tidy around this side a little bit. Not a lot. Underneath here is tidier. Yeah, look, I got a little room to put some more shit somewhere. People don't work in these conditions, do they? Yeah, they do. All in all, on the whole, not a bad result. Size S. Yeah, happy. A genius. Yeah, you're not a genius, you're a slob.